guys, my name is Samantha Cole. My friends just call me Sam. I am a junior here at CSP getting my biology degree, and then in hopes of getting into physical therapy school afterwards. And so this is kind of just what I did over spring break to kind of help with that goal. So a little bit more about who I am. I run cross country and track at the school here. I grew up in a military family, so both my parents were in the Air Force. So I moved around quite a bit, as you can tell. Born in Japan. And to answer your next question, I don't have dual citizenship, which is a bummer. But yeah, so I had the privilege of traveling around a lot. I really enjoy playing sports and watching. I love hiking and fishing. My parents retired in Alaska, so I get to do a lot of that, thankfully. So a little bit about my story, just so you kind of understand why this trip was important to me, not only as a professional development, but just close to my heart as well. So like I said, I love playing sports, and while we were in England, I got to play on a British soccer team. And my freshman year, I tore my ACL, which is super common in a lot of athletes, especially women. Because I was a freshman, my growth plates hadn't quite closed yet, and so my parents decided that they wanted to try and have a pediatric surgeon do it. And so the only one in the Air Force was in San Antonio at the time, BAMC. So we flew over from England to San Antonio, Texas, and Dr. Schmitz did my knee surgery. So you can see him on the bottom right picture. And I actually got to meet up with him later that year in England. He's the rugby physician, which was super fun. And then because the hospital was full, I did my rehab, the first 2 weeks of my rehab at the Center of the Intrepid. So that was built for wounded warriors that had received injuries due to combat, so a lot of amputees. And they do a lot of research there. My physical therapist was actually Johnny Owens, which was, he's super big in the physical therapy world. And then just fast forward, I finished my rehab back in England, and then life just continued to push me in the direction of physical therapy, just with receiving more injuries and realizing I wanted to be in the medical field. I like to help people, that type of stuff. So that's kind of where it pushed me. So what I did over spring break, this is kind of just my overview, but in terms of physical therapy programs, my top choice right now is the Army-Baylor program in San Antonio, Texas. And so that's a program that you do your schooling and then you pay back 4.5 years to the armed services. So I was able to go in and sit on some classes there. I also got some shadowing hours at Tex PT, so they specialize a lot in like sports. I got to do that. I got to, again, tour the Center for the Intrepid, which was cool to see kind of how it's changed and developed more. And then I actually got to reconnect with Dr. Schmitz, which was super fun and just cool to hear about everything that he's been doing as well in the science and medical community. So how did I land this opportunity? How did I find out about it? It was kind of a self-searched out one. It's not necessarily one that you sign up for or anything. My parents have always been super good about kind of bouncing ideas off of me and encouraging me to kind of gain more experience and learn and all that. And so one of the ideas that we had kind of come up with was to go and sit in on some classes at the Army-Baylor program. And they do tours there, but we thought that this would be more of a personal one. So I communicated with some faculty there, the head of the department at the program. I got in touch with the Air Force recruiter there, and then just like past contacts and family members. or family friends that got me into like shadowing at Text BT. So just communicating a lot with people and trying to build off people that I already knew, but also using my resources wisely. And then from there, I just kind of created a plan. So I prioritized what I wanted to do. My top priority was obviously sitting in on classes at the Army-Baylor program. So I prioritized that and then kind of made an itinerary off of that. Would I recommend this opportunity? Yes, absolutely. Anything that you can do to kind of learn more about what you're going to get yourself into, just any type of experience is always going to be good. So yes, yes, yes. So advice I have for others, it's a lot like how I landed this. Do your research. People are more than willing to help you, but they will go the extra mile and will be much more willing to help you if you put in the work yourself. And just show your interest, know that you show them that you want to do something. Communication, like I said, I kind of created this opportunity for myself by communicating with a lot of people, and just ask for opportunities. I mean, you hear it a lot. If if you don't ask, your answer is already no. But so many people know where you're at. They did this journey, and so they are so willing to help if you ask them. So ask. And then just your drive. Like I said, show your interests that you want to be doing this stuff, and follow through with your plans. There will be times where things will come up and it'll be great for you, and maybe things don't happen, but at least you kind of put yourself out there and continue to gain experience and learn lessons and all that. So here is my contact info. Definitely feel free to email me if you have any questions or just want to reach out. Thanks for watching, guys.